सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ओं श्री विश्वनाथाय नमः। ओं श्री शंकराचार्याय नमः। ओं श्री सद्गुरु शिवानंदाय नमः। नारायणसमारम्भाम् आचार्यत्रयमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्। ओं श्री दत्तात्रेयाय नमः। ओं श्री दक्षिणामूर्ते नमः। ओं श्री बादरायणाय नमः। ओं श्री हयग्रीवाय नमः। ओं श्री शंकराचार्याय नमः। ओं श्री रामानुजाचार्याय नमः। ओं श्री मध्वाचार्याय नमः। ओं श्री वल्लभाचार्याय नमः। ओं श्री निम्बार्काचार्याय नमः। ओं श्री कृष्ण चैतन्याय नमः। ओं श्री सद्गुरु शिवानंदाय नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। त्वं विष्णुर्विरिञ्चिस्त्वं सञ्जदेवो महेश्वरा त्वं चैव शक्तिरूपासि निर्गुणस्त्वं सनातना। ओं नमो भगवते शिवानन्दाय। ओं नमो भगवते शिवानन्दाय। ओं नमो भगवते शिवानन्दाय। ध्यानमूलं गुरोर्मूर्तिर्पूजामूलं गुरोर्पदं मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुर्कृपा। हरिः ओं तत्सत्। दत्तात्रेया 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 पाहि मां। दत्तगुरु 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 रक्ष मां। दत्तात्रेया 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 पाहि मां। दत्तगुरु 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 रक्ष मां। दत्तात्रेया 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 नमः। दत्तगुरु 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 शरणमो। दत्तात्रेया 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 पाहि मां। दत्तगुरु 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 रक्ष मां। दत्तात्रेया 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 नमः। ओं दत्तगुरु 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 शरणमो। दत्तगुरु जय दत्तगुरु पूर्णगुरु अवधूत गुरु। 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 दत्तात्रेया तव शरणं सद्गुरुनाथा भवहरणं। दत्तात्रेया तव शरणं सद्गुरुनाथा भवहरणं। दत्तात्रेया तव चरणं सद्गुरुनाथा भवहरणं दत्तात्रेय भगवान की सद्गुरुनाथा श्री गुरुनाथा जय गुरुनाथा ओम गुरुनाथा सद्गुरुनाथा श्री गुरुनाथा जय गुरुनाथा ओम गुरुनाथा सद्गुरुदेवा श्री गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा ओम गुरुदेवा सद्गुरु भगवान की जय। Worshipful homage to the supreme, ultimate cosmic divine reality, which is an ocean of love, compassion and grace, and to the true devotee who surrenders to it totally, no reservation, in absolute trust, absolute faith. There is nothing it cannot do. Being omnipotent, no matter how fallen, how much a sinner, Jacob Behem in one place says, if need be, it will go with the devotee even down to hell and break hell to pieces for the devotee and bring him up into paradise. Such is the grace, infinite grace of that Supreme Being. To that Supreme Being we offer our worshipful adorations. May His grace be upon all. Loving adoration to revered and beloved Holy Master Gurudev Sri Swami Chidananda Maharaj. Who was in his nature and in his behavior with all manner of people an extension or a manifestation of that type of compassion, love, forgiveness, grace. In his vision, sinner was no sinner. He used to say, a sinner of today is a saint of tomorrow. A sinner of today is a saint of tomorrow. To him our loving adorations. Radiant immortal Atman, beloved and blessed children of light. Devotees of the Lord, sadhaks, sevaks, spiritual aspirants, aspiring for the supreme goal of life. In our consideration of the benign teachings of that great saint, Sant, Samartha Ramdas, the all-renouncing and austere royal guru of the Maharashtrian emperor, Chhatrapati Shivaji, in his benign admonition, in this little book of verses called Verses Addressed to the Mind, Manate Shlok. We have been considering verses 96, 97, 98. Today we are taking up for consideration 99, 100 and 101. And in 101 he is unsparing, outspoken, unsparing. And he utters a terrible truth. Because when the absolute flouting of all righteousness is indulged in, and as though this were not enough to justify such flouting, one argues due to the crookedness of one's mind, one argues. He says you are misusing your God-given intellect. And you are ranging yourself against God Himself. This is no other than satanic. And what happened to Satan, that will happen to you also. Thus, he is outright in his condemnation of such conduct. It is curious. Samarth Swami Ramdas might never have come across the concept of Satan and Hades, but yet the words used in the verses, they accurately sum up those Christian concepts and ideas. In the very first opening verse, 99, Samarth Ramdas says, in India, the holiest city is regarded as the city of Varanasi, popularly known as Kashi. This Varanasi is a sacred city, says Ramdas. And it is said and believed that those who visit Varanasi take bath in Ganges in Varanasi and have darshan of Lord Vishweshwar in the great temple there, their ancestors attain Sadgati. So due to your merit, the ancestors obtain Sadgati. And Ramdas says, Lord Shiva himself declares in no uncertain terms, the devotees of Rama who diligently and reverently repeat Ram Ram without doubt, they also will obtain the same Sadgati. If you are visiting Varanasi or Kashi, will give Sadgati to your ancestors, Ram Ram will give Sadgati to you. Therefore, it should be diligently repeated. The next verse, 100, he says, oh, what a great pity! How most unfortunate is the fate of the man of the world. What little good here and there he does sometimes amounts to nothing. It counts for nothing. He is very little compared to the opposite side. What do you see on the opposite side? He never performs action as has been directed in the scriptures. In the scriptures it is stated, if man wants to work for one's own welfare, these are the types of actions he must perform. He neither reads the scriptures, nor does he know what the scriptures say, nor does he ever perform action in accordance with the scriptural injunctions. Never. And he never shows compassion to all the living creatures, dumb creatures. Because this is always regarded as a high virtue, compassion to Lord's creatures. They refer to it as Bhutadaya, Bhutadaya, Sarvabhuta Hiterata. Good people are ever intent in working for the welfare of all creatures. Bhutadaya. These people have never shown compassion to the creatures of the Lord. And they never repeat the name of God. They have no faith in it. They give no importance to it in their life. And therefore, they never repeat it. Such is the most unfortunate condition of people in this world. And in 101, he says something frightening. Those who don't believe in God's name, who have no value for it, and therefore they neglect it completely, they ignore it. Fearful is the fate of such people. They will enter into untold sufferings after they pass away in regions beyond this visible physical world, in other regions beyond death, they will enter into untold suffering. They'll weep and wail, gnash their teeth, tears are here. Untold suffering. Due to their absolute disbelief in God's name. Such people, due to their intelligence, but due to the crooked nature of their mind, they will adduce clever arguments in support of their stand. And through clever arguments, they will condemn the divine name. Such people will surely and certainly go to hell. Hell is the only fate reserved for them. Thus says Ramdas. But as the last sentence in this 101st verse, he says, but I would like to tell you here that the power of God's name is such that it will overcome, destroy, and nullify all defects in a human being. By which he means to say, even the above described hellish type of people, all is not lost. If they suddenly realize their error, relent, and pray for forgiveness, and take to the divine name all their previous great defects, mountain-high defects, the name is capable of destroying these defects. But there is a big if in between such a devilish people and the power of the Lord's name. There is a big if. If they change themselves completely, repent and express remorse, beg forgiveness, then the name has the power of overcoming all defects. On this note, Samarth Ramdas rests his third shloka, which you have considered today. And this consideration we have been able to do due to the grace of the Supreme Being to whom our worshipful adorations we offer. And we have been able to gather together in the Samadhi hall and end our morning hour with the consideration of these three verses due to the loving blessings of Holy Master Gurudev Sri Swami Chidananda Maharaj. And I am thrice blessed that I have been the channel and the instrument for conveying these truths to you from Manache Shlok, verses addressed to the mind. And for this privilege and blessing, I thank the Supreme Being and thank Holy Master Swami Chidananda. And thirdly, I must thank you also for enabling me to serve you, having the privilege of serving you through the sharing. By your divine presence in this hall at this moment, and by your attentive hearing, and by your very graciously receiving of what has been shared from this seat. Thus, Om